Internal Revenue Service IRS Tax News. A taxpayer's first option, IRS.gov. IRS Tax Tip 2020-105, August 19th, 2020. The latest tax information and tips are just a click away. IRS.gov provides taxpayer assistance 24/7 and is regularly updated to reflect the most current tax information for most tax-related questions. The agency encourages the public to visit IRS.gov to get answers to tax questions. The interactive tax assistance, there's a link to that here, asks a series of questions and immediately provides answers on a variety of tax law topics. Download forms and publications, view, downloaded, and print federal tax forms and publications anytime. There's a link to the tax forms and publications here. File taxes for free. File federal tax returns for free using IRS efile. There's a link to IRS efile here. Taxpayers who earn $69,000 or less can prepare and e-file their taxes using free brand name tax software. With e-file, there is no need to prepare or mail any paper forms to the IRS. Check on a refund. The Where's My Refund, there's a link to that here, tool is a fast and easy way to check on a tax refund. The IRS.gov app, there's a link to that here, also allows taxpayers easy access to this tool. Pay taxes owed, pay taxes due using a checking or savings account with IRS Direct Pay. There's a link to IRS Direct Pay here. It's secure, easy, and free. Apply for a payment plan, a payment agreement. There's a link to that here. May be an option for taxpayers who can't pay all their taxes at once. There may be more people that fall into that boat this year because of the unusualness of the year and all the delays with some of the tax payments. So you can't set up a payment plan. Typically pretty easy if you can't pay the taxes for whatever reason. You want to keep in good standing typically with the IRS. And to do that, even if you can't pay the taxes, you could set up the payment plan to do that. Check out a charity. It's important to only donate to qualified charity to deduct the donation on a tax return. The tax exempt organization search, there's a link to that here, tool on IRS.gov lists qualified charities. And it's not only the deduction on the tax return why you want to really check this out, especially at this point in time when there's kind of a crisis going on here. Fake charities will pop up when that happens. So you want to do some research on the charity. You don't want to just give to any charity, even if you don't get any tax benefit on it. It's best to you'd like to give your money to something that's legitimate. So you want to do the research on the charities and just take the money that you're giving to charity and make it count as best you can. So check tax withholdings. The IRS tax withholding estimator, there's a link to that here, can help taxpayers who got a large refund or owed more taxes than expected change their tax withholding or make additional or estimated tax payments. So the IRS tax withholding estimator is kind of like a projection tool into the future. So if you ended up owing money last year for 2019 tax return that you filed possibly fairly recently due to the extensions of the tax deadlines, or haven't filed yet because you're going to file it in October because you're on extension or something like that, if you owe money on it, it's likely you'll owe money next year for the 2020 tax return that you're going to file in 2021, and therefore you might want to go into the estimator tool here and readjust your withholdings or tax payments that will be necessary. Main reason to avoid penalties and interest related to the late payments. So get tax records, the get transcripts, there's a link to that here. Tool on IRS.gov allows taxpayers to get a copy of their tax return transcript and other tax records online or by mail.